All right, people. Today we're talking about the Windone S14 little folding electric bike. It's $369 and it has a 350 watt motor with, I'm gonna say, about 450 peak. It's got, you know, some decent torque. It's got a 36 volt 8 amp hour battery. It actually has this really interesting setup with the suspension. So this is how basically the suspension works. Consider it piece A, piece B. When you're riding, the bike collapses on itself like this, like a sandwich, and that's how it like gives you the suspension. Isn't that interesting? Never seen anything like it before. And then it's got suspension forks, which is pretty cool. You're not, not tremendous, but good enough, right? Especially for riding the street. It has mechanical disc brakes in the back and the front with 160 millimeter rotors. It has a headlight and a tail light. Headlight and tail light. Pretty cool tail light. And some little metal fenders. I mean, for the price, you're getting a pretty decent bike, and it's got some good torque. So you have the bike that can fold in half right here. The handlebars come down. So very portable, and it's pretty light. It does have pedal assist. It only has one gear, so you don't have gears that you can change, and it only has one pedal assist level. But you push this button right here just once and the display comes on, and you've got speed. You got 4 battery bars, you got your odometer, and then if you push this button, you got a horn. You push this button for the light on and off. And so that's the S14, people. You can compare it to the wildly popular Jetson Bolt Pro that they have at Costco. About the same price, but this has full suspension, which the Jetson Bolt Pro does not have. And I can tell you, having owned it, that this has more torque than the Jetson Bolt Pro. And the Jetson Bolt Pro, only the handlebars fold down. This one, you got the bike folds in half and the handlebars fold down, and you got suspension forks and mid suspension. So you're getting a lot more for your money. So yeah, pretty nice bike. You could also, it's got the telescoping handlebars. You could lift them up and down if you want to, and pretty decent comfortable seat, even though you've got the suspension. And you have to have the key in to make the battery work. See, it says on, so you have to have it in or it won't work. We're on a flat road right now, but in a second we're going to go up to about 4% grade, and then we're going to go up even higher after that. So let's just see what kind of speed we can get with a little bit of hill action. Okay, now we're at about 4% grade, and we're at 15. We're at 15, we're at 14. So we're maintaining 14, that's not bad. We did go to 13. Okay, that's throttle only though. Now with pedal, feels a little bigger than it is, maybe it's the 14-inch wheels instead of like 12 on some of the smaller bikes. I don't know, but you don't feel like you're on a tiny little bike, and the handlebars are wide enough that you got some good stability. Well, let's see. Okay, here we go. You guys, am I going fast enough that I'm gonna get across? Yeah. All right, here we go. So this is like an 8% grade. Okay, let's see if we can do it. So there are no gears, so you don't have really any downshift capability. So it's just all you and the pedal assist. So yeah, I mean, this is like 8%, maybe even 10%. We're doing it, but like, whew. But yeah, I mean, that's about all you're gonna get. Oh God. Yeah, the throttle's gonna give you nothing. Barely. Yeah, so I mean, you don't have tremendous hill climbing capability, but for like a 350 watt motor, you really can't expect much, so so you're gonna hear, watch, if I go up this little thing, am I gonna bottom out? No, not bad. Sometimes when I go up like a little bit of a a small little curb, up to go up your driveway, I hear it bottom out, which isn't cool, but I mean, a bike that at this size that even has suspension forks is kind of crazy. So can't expect much, but they're not like the most durable suspension forks. You will bottom out, especially if you're going down anything like, you know, sizable. But for everyday riding around the street and whatnot, it's a nice cushion, you know? Yeah. Definitely not meant for this. But you gotta push it to the extreme, you know what I mean? Sometimes. Just to make things happen. Gotta push the limits. We're doing it, you know? Not bad, look at that. That wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So you heard me bottom out right there? It's definitely gonna happen. But let's see if I can get up this little hill here with this momentum. Almost, come on. Come on. So we did it with the help of our pedal assist friend. Which, come on. Why isn't it really kicking in? There we go. So yeah, I mean, with help of the pedal assist, you can get up some hills, you know. We're just gonna do a nice little fire road here, if you will, and just see what kind of traction and comfort we get out of this thing, you know, suspension. Not bad, you know. Definitely feeling some traction. I'm not really feeling all the bumps. Suspension kind of does you right, you know. Pretty slick. So the bike goes 18.7 miles an hour, probably on the street, on a flat, you know. But right now we're going 17, 18, so actually in the dirt it kind of goes that fast too. Yeah, we're going 18 miles an hour right now in the dirt. Not bad, people. And like I said before, it feels a little bigger than it is, you know. I've ridden some of those really small bikes I was mentioning before, and you feel like you're on a really small little bike. Not so much on this, you know, not bad. Especially if you pull the handlebars up and you put the seat up, you know, you got some nice reach. Not bad. Look at that. I mean, that's the S14, you know. You got some full suspension. You got 350 watt, which peaks at about 450 because you got some nice little torque going. Decent top end, almost 19 miles an hour. Got the suspension forks. You got the mid bike suspension. Got 14-inch wheels for $369. Like, it's kind of crazy, you know. Getting a lot for your money, a whole lot for your money. So with the seat and the handlebars going up and down and all that, and the size of the bike and the weight of the bike and the, you know, the suspension, I mean, anybody could ride this. Your 8-year-old brother or sister could ride this, and your 80-year-old grandma or grandfather could ride this. You know, it's really for just about anybody. So yeah, kind of an anybody, anytime, anywhere bike, you know what I mean? It really is. Like, I just can't believe for this price you're getting any suspension, you know what I mean? Let alone full suspension? Really? Okay, who's gonna really put it to a test right here? Oh, you hear bottom out, see? That's gonna happen. It's really not meant for this. But when you're on a street, what is a little bump, piece of bubble gum or a little pebble, it's not gonna bottom out, you know what I mean? So it's really not meant for this, and that's why it's bottoming out. Look at that. That's something. I don't think on their website they show like off-road, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta push it. Push it to the limit. Okay? Cool little zip zoomer. A lot of fun. Portable. Decent power. You're not gonna get a lot of range, you know? Especially if you're over 200 pounds like I am. You're gonna get, I can't imagine, more than like 10, 12 miles, you know? Especially if you're doing throttle only. So it's kind of a quick commuter, a little park ride bike. Go to the store, go to the gym real quick. But you know, if you have more than like a 6 mile one way to commute, you're probably not going to make it unless you charge it once you get there, you know. And the battery's pretty easy to take off, so you could do that. All right. Power, man, power horn. Like, holy crap, get out of the way, people. I mean, you're gonna scare the bejesus out of people. That's basically akin to like one of those 18-wheelers where they pull the horn, they pull the string. That's basically what that is. I mean, watch these kids. They're gonna be like, what? See, they have no idea I'm even here. Now they're like, what the fuck? What? See, I just scared the bejesus out of those little girls. They're gonna go tell their parents it was a loud foghorn thing that scared the bejesus out of us, mommy and daddy. And really, it was just me on my little S14. You know what I mean? So, anyway, there you have it, people. Let's see what kind of speed we can get on pedal assist. Okay, it's a little gear, you know, it's a low gear. Like if you had a 10 speed, this would be like gear 3. So you're not going to get a whole lot of top speed on this. So you can go throttle 18, but pedal assist, I'm going 13, and I'm really kind of pedaling. You know, I can't pedal much faster. I'll pedal as fast as I possibly can. I don't know, I go 16 if I pedal, 16, almost 17 if I pedal as fast as I can. Okay, I can get up to 18, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm like pedaling so freaking fast right now, people. So you could go 18 if you really pedaled fast, but you know, really on pedal assist you're gonna go maybe 13, 14 comfortably, and 18 pretty easily. I'm almost at 19 on throttle. So yeah, for a little 350 watt, you got some nice little power. So check them out, people. The Windone S14, $369, and go get you one. You know, another one of the bikes that I think kind of makes Jetson need to up their game a little bit. You know, it definitely has more power, more accoutrements, more suspension, bigger bike than the little Jetson Bolt Pro. You know, so there you have it, people. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace out.